Assalamu alaikum. This is Matlab course lecture number 8. In this lecture, we will introduce the Matlab Application Designer. It is a graphical user interface. By the way, it is as a concept. Maybe it is similar, not exactly similar, but same concept of how to deal with objects. It is same like GUI, graphical user interface, but in the new versions, the graphical user interface, the GUI, will disappear from the Matlab. And instead, there is another tool more professional than the GUI. It is the App Designer, Application Designer, Matlab Application Designer. Using the Matlab Application Designer, we can build a graphical user interface full with, say that, tools that can be used to calculate, to plot, to do anything. So today we will introduce the application designer. At the beginning, if you have the Matlab, how we can open the app designer, you can go to new file like this, and then go, as you see, we have script, live script function, live function class, and so on. And also we have figures and Simulink model projects, and this is the app. Once you open the app, like the GUI, you have option to start from a template or to start from scratch. Now, as you see, the application designer will open. I'm waiting the Matlab App Designer to open. Yes. We have options. We have templates. As you see, different templates. You can start from them. Already programmed or designed, but you have to program it. And also you can open blank, start from scratch. I will open start from scratch. Once you open the app designer graphical user interface, you see here two things important. At the first one, it is the design view. As you see in this area, we have the design view, your design, and the code view. Second one, it is the code view, the code behind this view or behind this graphical user interface. To the left of this view or the design area, we have the component library. As you see, we can pick axes, drag and drop to here, buttons, checkbox, date picker, drop down menu, edit field for numbers, edit field for text. By the way, edit field, it was before in the GUI, edit text. And static text, but here it is edit field for numbers, edit field for text. You can put an image, you label, list box, radio, button, groups, slider, spinner, and many tools. And also we have, if you want to show the grid, you can also select a panel, tab group, menu bar. And the most important thing here, guys, it is the instrumentation, which is new here. You can't find this in the old GUI user interface, but it is new in application designer, so you can use to input or output data using 90 degrees gauge, discrete knob gauge, knob lamp, linear gauge, and so on. You can make it like this, detailed, or like this. So you can view them as a list with details, or as a group like this, or icon view. And you can search for any one of them here. Just type R or whatever to find the name of the tool you want to use. To the right of this view, we have a component browser. It's very important here. As you see, this is the application, so app dot. The name of the application here, it's structured. So we have app. Inside the app, we have user interface figure. This is the figure. If you want to change the name of this figure, you can double click to here, and change the name to any name, but I don't, no need for this example. So as you see in this app, we have in component browser, we have the properties or specifications for that figure. You can change the position, resize, do many things here. So it's very important. I see for any tool here or figure, you have properties. You can control them using a program inside a program or directly from here. Um, this is how we can or what is the components inside the graphical user interface for the application designer. As you see here, save, and you have some tools here. Show the grid, remove the grid, snap to the grid. It's on now, and you can run your program or use F5. So it's very simple user interface here for the application designer. Now, let us start by doing some exercises. So let me start doing this exercise. In this exercise, guys, this is well-known problem in thermodynamics. Well-known problem in thermodynamics. It's Carnot cycle. The Carnot cycle. It is the maximum efficiency that can you get from any system is the Carnot efficiency, and the definition of the efficiency it is equal to 1 minus Tc divided by Th multiplied by 100%. Now we have to design a program, MATLAB application that do the following, and program MATLAB application. We have to prompt user to select temperatures in Celsius or Kelvin. As you see here, we have a menu or box, whatever you have or you want to use, but here it seems that it is a pull down menu. You have to select the units Kelvin or Celsius. If the user select Kelvin, it's okay. Not Kelvin, we have to convert to Kelvin. Then prompt user to enter the temperature Tc and Th. As you see here, we have an area or space to input temperatures Th and Tc with the name Th and Tc. And you see this space and this space, it is in a panel. This is the background panel. And also we have another panel, temperature check. So we have to check the temperature. By the way, by the law, Th and Tc should be in Kelvin. If not, we have to convert them to Kelvin. Then Th and Tc both should be positive in Kelvin, greater than 0. And also by logic, Th should be greater than Tc because Th represents the hot reservoir temperature and Tc the cold reservoir temperature. And we know that the hot temperature should be greater than the cold temperature. If this happened by mistake that the cold temperature more than the hot temperature, we have to swap the values. So we have a check here button. If you enter the first temperature and second temperature and you want to verify the temperatures, press on the check and there is a message will appear here. This message show you that the inputs are the enter temperature Th and Tc, they are correct or not. So we have two lines here or two messages here. As you see, Th here less than Tc, wrong temperature input, reset, then edit again or enter again, sorry. To the right, we have here another panel, say that Carnot efficiency calculation panel. By the way, this is also a panel, temperature input and check. And here we have Carnot efficiency panel. Here we have an area to show the calculated Carnot efficiency as a percentage. And we have a button here, calculate button. When you press the button, the program of the application designer will calculate efficiency and show it here. And here also there is an area, minimum acceptable efficiency. The user should enter the minimum acceptable efficiency for his design according to the calculated efficiency, Carnot efficiency, which is the maximum, and the acceptable one. If the acceptable one more than Carnot, that means you will not get this efficiency. If it's less, that means it's okay. So check efficiency. Here we have check button also for efficiency. When you click on this button, it will compare the acceptable by the maximum or the Carnot, then it show a message here. So these are the components. So again, what are the components? We have here a figure, which is the UE, I show you here. It's the user interface figure. Inside this figure, we have two panels. The first panel to the left, it is the temperature input and check. So you have to convert or to change the title of the panel. And the second panel, it's Carnot efficiency calculation. We have to change the title. Inside this panel, we have a pull down menu here with this name. Below this pull down, we have a panel. Inside the panel, we have two edit fields. Behind it, we have a panel also. We have to change the name of the panel. We have two edit fields. And we have check button. And outside, we have reset button to reset all of these. and same thing for the other one. We have a panel here, and so on. Here we have here we have a panel with a button. Here we have just it could be a panel, it could be just text or field, and here same thing. Now how we can start, let me at the beginning drag and drop a panel to the left here. This panel can be resized like this, and as you see the grid it's on, and the snap to the grid is on also, so you can easily go to certain size jump from one line to another line automatically. Double click on the panel. As you see guys here to the right, let me show you what's in the right. In the right there is a component browser. In this component browser there are many properties for the current component. So what's the current component? It is the panel. So as you see inside this figure we have app.panel. For panels, actually no need to rename the panel. By the way, you have to distinguish between the component name, which is app.panel, and component title here, which is also panel. I see panel. So what I will do, I will change the title to temperature input and check as example. So this is the property called title, and the current value it is temperature input and check. While the when you change the title of the panel automatically or the application designer will change the name to the title. It's okay. You can keep the old name and keep the new title, no problem. But I'm not aware of that. Why? Because I will not use the panel now in our program, because this panel just to show something. I will not program it. So I don't care about the name of the panel. But surely you can select another name here. Change the name to, as example, first panel, or left panel as first panel, okay? First panel, enter. See the title, it's the property title, current value it is temperature input and check string, while the name first panel. Now we need the second panel. You can click on the first panel like this, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, or you can drag and drop panel again from here. But let me do that, never mind. Now let me do some editing here. Change the size of the panel, yes, like this, it's okay. Now again, the second panel, it's first panel number 2. You can double click and say that second panel or whatever. Okay, second panel, as it does, because this panel I will not program it. I will not go to the function of the panel and change something. So I'm not aware of the panel name. But regarding the panel property called title, we have to change it. Say that the second panel here, it is Carnot efficiency calculation. Carnot efficiency calculation. Enter. So we change the title. Now in the first panel, left panel, we have here pull down menu. So let us see what we have here. We have panel, let me go up, axis button, checkbox, drop down. So I will drop down and put it here. We have to select or change the property of this panel. By the way, if you click on this panel, see here we have app.drop down. Now this panel, it's very important, because when you choose the first option, it should return a value. I have to take the value, check the value, and make a decision or do something according to this value. So this is very important to know what the exact name of this one. So this is very important. The name, it's drop down. You can double click here, say that select. Okay, enter. Just to remind yourself that this is for selection. Now, as you see, in this drop-down menu, you have title. Double click here to change the title. The title should be select temperature unit. Select temperature units or units. Then click. Then you can move it to the right like this. And now click again on this object or this component, and go to here. See, the name is select. We have value, the current value, it's option number 1. Items, the options, they are option number 1. Click option number 2, 3, 4. I will delete them all. What options we have here? We have Kelvin and Celsius. So we have to say that K as example. Select Kelvin, okay, or Celsius, like this, okay. So we have just 2 options. I don't have third option. If you have third option, just write it. Fourth option, write it. Fifth. But here in our example, we have just Kelvin and Celsius. So we have 2 options only. Now, once you finished editing the items, options number 1 and number 2, see, for option number 1, the value, the returned value, it is a Kelvin. So what value here we want to return? We will say that for the first option, it is 1. For second option, I prefer to use 2 because I prefer to use numbers. So enter. As you see now, your value must be an element defined in items property. So not here. So we have to go to items data. As I told you, the first one, if I selected Kelvin, it should be return a number. See, data associated with each element of the item, it should be array numerics. So it could be vector, it could be matrix, it could be one number. So 1 and 2. Enter. Now again, click to be sure that, see, the items, they are Kelvin, Celsius. The current value, it is 1 because the current select is on the Kelvin. And I told the designer that if I select Kelvin, I have to return 1. If select Celsius, we have to return 2. So we know the type of the return now from this menu. The return from select, from app.select.value. Okay, by the way, how we can select the value, we have to write the application name. So app dot the component name, which is select, dot the property name, which is value. So here the app.select.value equal to 1, the current value. Okay, I will talk about this one later. Let me go back again. We forgot, actually, let me go back again to the panel. How can I change the color of the panel? As you see, I am here in the app.first panel. Foreground, background color. The background color, we can change it to this color as example. Or we can select one of the colors from here, like this. Okay. Let me click here on the select temperature. Again, as you see here, we have the font and color property. Let me make it bold. You can change the font. You can change font size and font color and background color for that. Say that area. So let me select, just to show you, select different colors. I will choose this one. Never mind. Like this. Okay. Next step, we have to use another panel here. Let me go and drag and drop a panel, small panel here, and this panel like this. Now this panel name, it is enter temperatures. Enter temperatures. Okay. Keep the color and font names, everything. Okay, as is. In this panel, guys, we have 2 things. Let me first change the size of the panel and location of the panel like this. Next step, we have to put 2 areas here so we can enter a value with a name. So we have here, we need a field, edit field as a text, edit field as a number. We need edit text as a number because we want to take the values as a number. So let me say that this is the first temperature, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and this is the second temperature. Okay. Let me go back again here and click the first text or field. See, it is app.edit field. I will change the name to, as example, TH capital. So the object name or the component name, TH capital. I will click on this one. C, double click here, it is TC capital. So this component is TH, this component is TC. Now for the component of th, see the current value, it is 0. How we can get this value? We can select the name app.t capital H capital dot value. The current value is 0. It depends on the user input. You want to change the colors, font type. Here are the properties. Okay, next we have also another panel. So what I will do, you can drag and drop another panel from here. Okay, then resize the panel, change the location of the panel like this. In this panel we have also here title. The title of the panel, it is temperature check. As example, okay, and we have here just area without title, just to show a message. So it is field, but I think it's better to use the edit field text because I want to show text. Now, as you see, this is very important here to know what's the name, like this one. So let me check here the name. As you see, when you select or click on this field, it is app edit field number 2. Now let's say that temp check, temperature check as object name or component name. Regarding the title, I don't want the title, delete it. No need for the title, keep it like this, and you can resize and copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and say that this is the second line of the message. Here same. So this is temp check 2, keep it like this. This is temperature check number 1, temperature check number 2. And this is just to show here we have to change the value, the current value of this component. It is empty, so we have to program it later. And now we have the check button, so we need a button. We will go to here and try to find where is the button here. Yes, we need this one. This one used to check. So double click on the button. Regarding the button name here, it is button app.button. I don't care about the name because I will not use the name in programming here in our example, but I will program the function of the button. It's okay. So double click the button, change the title to check like this. Okay. Don't worry about its name, component name. It is check button, and Ctrl C and Ctrl V to copy the button. Here we have another button, the same thing. I'm not aware about its name, but the title, it should be reset. When you select or push this button, all of the values here and here and here and here reset will be resetted. Okay, now I finished this one. Let me do the same thing for the second panel. In the second panel, same thing. We have an area to calculate the efficiency. So let me select this one if you wish. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Put it here, resize it. The name here, the name of this one, this component. See, it is app temperature check number 3. Double click, say that car not efficiency, EF, or efficiency, EFF capital as a name of the component. And see the title. Where is the title here? We can go to show the other properties. Okay, where is the title? Interactivity. By the way, interactivity, if you want it visible, editable, and so on, if you want to push button and then make it active, you can control the position and the callback. The callback here, it could be interruptible or by action. Parent, child, on, off, hand visibility, on, off. But the title, where is the title? Should be here in the text. The value, we can say that the value of the text, which is the title here. No, the value, not the title. So I don't know. I forgot how to bring it back. Anyway, what I will do, I will delete and bring again edit field, another edit field as a text. Okay, again here edit field, it should be, as I told you, it should be EFF name of the component. And regarding the edit field here, it is the text. The text, it was not before there. Okay, anyway, this text should be what here? It should be nothing. Sorry, it should be calculate efficiency. So car not efficiency. Let's say that car not efficiency, like this. Okay, so as you see, car not efficiency, it is here. We can resize it or change the location. Good. If you want to keep it in a panel with calculate, I forgot to bring a panel, so I will bring a panel like this. Then I will take this component and put it inside the panel, and you can resize it like this and move, change the location. Then put the panel here, and the panel, it should be without name, or we can by the way, we can cut the title of the or Control C, double click on the panel title, Control V, and we can remove this one also. No need for the title, and we can keep the object without title because I have the panel, and the panel there is a title, and we want to show the efficiency here. And we need a button, say that calculate button, Control C, Control V. I'm copying this button, just change the title to calculate. I will program it later. I'm not aware of the application component name. It is calculate button, never mind. And we need also minimum acceptable efficiency to be entered by user. So it's a number. So let me copy this one, Control C, Control V, as you see here, put it here. Okay. I forgot to change the names here, never mind. This name, this object name, it is th capital underscore 2. I will change it to what? Acceptable efficiency, AF, or AC, acceptable, ACEF, acceptable efficiency, as a component name. And here we can say that acceptable efficiency, like this. Okay, and we can size it like this, and it's a number. Again, the component name, it is ACEF. We forgot here the component name, it's correct, TH, but the title, it should be TH small, TH capital, just a name, sorry, title, and this should be TC, like this. Okay, next to here we have also efficiency check. We need a panel. Again, you can Control C this panel if you wish, Control V, and take it with all of its components together, and then paste it here, and just make resize and move the location like this. Okay, here efficiency check. The new title of this panel, it should be efficiency check, and here we have a message will appear here when you push this button. This is check, we can say that check. Okay, and no need for this one because I will not enter anything, and I will copy this reset also, copy the reset, Control C, Control V, put it here, resize this panel like this. Okay, if you want to make it larger like this. Okay, now but take care, the second panel here, as you see, copied with its component. So what's the component name here? It is application EFF underscore 2. We can say that this is efficiency check, efficiency EFF check, EFF check. Okay, Now I don't care about this button name and reset name. Just I will program them. Next step. Now I see the graphical user interface. It's ready. Maybe we can go to this panel and change the background color to say that this color. Okay, like this. Never mind. Now what we will do, for each component, we have a code behind this component. Now I am in the design view where we can see the design and we see the component library and component properties. Go to code view. Once you select code view, this is the code behind written in Matlab script. You can go back to design view anytime. Now, what we want to do exactly. Now, when the user select the option, we want to take the value. The value, remember, the value returned from the selected from the menu, it will be 1 or 2, and we decided that. If the selection value here it is 1, that means the temperature in Kelvin. Take these values directly and go and continue. If the temperatures are in Celsius, which is 2, we have to convert temperatures and show them here as Celsius again. And then we have to press this button to check. Okay, so let me do first thing. For the check button, the first one, guys, I don't want to change the name. I'm not aware of that. Doesn't matter what is the name of the button. The most important thing is what's the code inside the button. So how we can go to the code, right click and go to here. You can, by the way, cut, copy, paste, duplicate, delete, help for that one. And also you can select add button push callback. Push button callback. So as you see, this is a function of the button. You can put your code here. Now what we want to do, go to design view again. I want to go to the menu return and take the value. Let me go to the code, say that menu m or menu, it's a variable name, equal to what? I want to take the value of this object. So this object name, it's app.select, and the property, it is a value. So we have to write the name app.select.value. Let me go to here, write app small letter dot select. If I write S, it will give me options. I will select the first option. Dot V, take the first option, which is a value. Now what will happen? The Matlab will go to this variable in memory. It's a structured variable. Take the value and assign it to menu. Now, according to menu, what should we do? Let me read also the value entered by user for TH and the value entered by user for TC. What's the value of TH here? It is the value of app.th capital dot value. So again, let us say that we have TC equals the variable name again. It is equal to app, go to the application dot TH capital dot value. Now what will happen? It will go to this variable. In the application we have component TH, take its value, assign it to TC, and same thing for the TH. And remember that TC and TH, they are, or we used edit field number. If you remember, in the design here, we selected for this one and this one, we selected the edit field. Where is it? Here, edit field number, numeric. So the return is a number. Okay, get this number, assign it to TH and TC. So here, this one should be TH. Okay, now we have the value of TH, we have the value of TC, we have the value of menu. It depends on the menu. Is it Kelvin or Celsius, 1 or 2? We can write if or switch statement. Say that if now in case that it is 1, which is the Kelvin, don't do anything because it should be in Kelvin. But in case that the menu equal to 2, which is the Celsius, we have to do something. We have to convert the temperatures back. So we can say that TC equal TC plus 273. And we can write TH equal the old TH plus 273, like this. and then we have to show back the temperature again, show them in the same area converted. So I will go, I will go back to the design view. If the temperature entered by Celsius and here by Celsius, we have to convert them and show them again here. So we want to change the value here and the value here. So what we will do, we will say that app.th.value, we want it to be equal what? The current th, the new th, the converted one. And same thing for the tc, Control C, Control V, app.tc, tc capital, the component name, dot value, equal to the current value of tc, like this. So convert them and show them back or display them in the same area. Save our project, application Matlab. Okay. Next step, guys. Next step, again, the user will select the units, Kelvin or Celsius. If temperatures are in Celsius, we have to convert them and show them back here. And user will enter the values, by the way. So the user will enter this value and indicate the units. Then if they are Celsius, the current value here will be converted and displayed here, and same thing for this one. Next, I want to check the temperature. So I have to program this check button. So again, let me go back to this check button, call back. Yes, this one, same. What I will do now, I will check is the TC and TH, they are greater than 0 in Kelvin. If yes, is the temperature TH greater than TC? If no, we have to swap them. So let me do the first check. Now I see we did that. Okay, we know the TC and TH. Now we have to write if this is the end of the if, by the way. If the TC less than or equal to 0 in Kelvin, or the TH less than or equal to 0 in Kelvin, what should we do? We should display a message. What this message? This message I see in the example, wrong temperature inputs, reset, then enter again. So we have to display two messages here. Where are the messages should be? In this edit field. What the name of this edit field? It's app.tempCheck. So what the value we want, the property we want to change its value, it is the value property from empty to something. So we have to go back to the program here and say that if this is true, we have to show a message. The first message, it will be app.tempCheck, tempCheck dot value, which is a text. Okay, it should be equal to what? This message. What the message is? Wrong temperature inputs. Okay, that's it. And same thing in the next line, and here's semicolon. In the next line here, as you see, we have to show another message here. The message is reset and then edit again. So we'll go back to the code view and copy this code, Control C, Control V. It is app.temperature_check. No, it will be tempCheck2, tempCheck_2. Let me go back and be sure that this one name it's tempCheck2. Let me go back to the code view. Equal what? Reset, then enter again, like this. Okay, this is ready. Now we want to press on check. It will check the temperatures and display messages here. What if the TC and TH are positive both, but TH greater than less than TC? We have to swap them. So let us continue. Another if, and this is the end. Now we have to say that if the TC value greater than TH, which is not logical, we have to say that we have a dummy variable D equal TC. This is how we can swap. TC equal the value of TH, and then TH equal the value of D. Why? Because when you say that TC equal to TH, then UTH will delete the old TC. The new value of TC, will delete the old TC. So we will lose we will lose the value, current value of TC, or the old value of TC. To keep it, we have to first thing assign the value of TC to, sorry, Ctrl Z, assign the value of TC to D, and then take the TH, save it in TC, then save D in the TH. Here, how we can swap the values. I will not explain more because I gave you before how we can make swapping. Okay, now we swap the values. After swapping the values, we have to again show them in the area. So I will repeat this one, Ctrl C. So swap the values and show them again in the area, corresponding area. So now regarding temperature check, it's okay. Let us try our program, save, then run the code and wait. I see this is the application user interface, app. See here the pull down menu, click, I will select Kelvin as example. I will enter the first value 100, which is wrong, and this is 200. This should be 200 and this one should be 100. It's okay. Check temperature, they are okay, nothing happened here. But see the TH, it was 200. Sorry, check again, not working. That means we have a mistake, we have an error here. To show to see this error, we have to go to Matlab here and see we don't have any errors. So let us try to discover what's wrong there. How we can see, let me revise the code, put the user interface here. So again, check, nothing happened. Why? Close it, go to design view. First of all, click on this check button, right click, call back, be sure that all things there, yes. See, menu equal application select dot value, okay. Application dot th value, it's okay, it's okay. If menu equal to, do this following, it's okay. Then if tc less than or equal to 0 or th less than or equal to 0 in Kelvin, it should be yes. Do the following, write wrong message, okay. And if tc less greater than th, swap the values and then say that app.th value equal th, the new th, and it's okay. It should run. I don't know why. Okay, let me enter here. Say I will select Celsius to be sure that everything is okay. And here say that, or Kelvin, never mind, Kelvin. Say that this is minus. This is minus 200, and this is 100. Now check. Okay, wrong temperature input. Reset, then enter again. Very good. It's working. Let us select Celsius. Okay, put this temperature to be 200 and this 100. Check. Nothing happened. We have to reset. Not programmed yet. We have to reset first, then check the temperature. But in case that the temperatures are correct, we have to show a message here. So let me go back first to the code. We said that if this temperature it's okay, if menu if tc th okay, if this is okay, we have to say else here better. So else if this is not correct, we have to show a thing here. What this thing? We have to say that Ctrl C, I'm sorry, Ctrl Z, Ctrl C, and here Ctrl V. We will show a message correct instead of wrong, correct. Okay, continue. Here we can say that continue. Okay, save the program, and then after that we have to check the TC. Okay, it should work now. Now again, say in Kelvin, this is 200. this is 100. It's correct. Check. See, correct temperature input. Continue. Now reset not working. We have to reset, then come back again. Okay. But let me run again. I want to be sure that everything is working well. Say that, as I told you, this is 100, not 200, and this is 200. This is 200, and press and check. Correct temperature continue, but not swapped. Why not swapped? This is the idea here. Why not swapped? Okay, that means there is a problem here. Say that if TC, oh, this should be outside the if statement. I'm sorry, this should be outside the if statement. Do the swapping, and then here, after swapping, show them again in the space, corresponding space. Run again. This should be 100 as example in Kelvin. This is 200 in Kelvin. Okay, check. Correct. See, swapped. Oh, not swapped. Why? 100, 100. Why 100, 100? Okay, if TC less or greater than TH, D equal TC, TC equal TH, TH equal D. It's correct swapping. What's happening here? I don't know. So let us see what happened here. This is by mistake. This is okay. TH equal TH value, TC application. Oh, this is the problem here. This should be TC, not TH. Okay, now it's okay. So we discovered the error here, or the mistake. TH, TH, TC, TC, everything okay. Now let me run again. Okay, now say that Kelvin, say that 200 here, say that 400 here. Check, it's correct. They are correct, but see, TH it was 200, now 400. TC it was 400, now 200, because we swapped the values. Now the reset button not working. The reset, we have to reset all of these things. So let me go to here again to design view. Click on the reset button, right click, and then callback, add button callback. This is the callback. So here what we should do, what we'll do, guys, just to remind you, we have to go to this area, this area, and reset the value to 0. Here same thing, here same thing, here same thing, but here null, not 0, because it is text. Here is no, here number, here is a number, here it is a text, for text null. So let me go to code again. Just to remind you, if I go to the other callback, the previous callback, this button, how we can get TCTH, we need this one, this name, Control C. We go to here, say that the application.tc value equal to what? In this case, equal to 0. Set it back to 0. Control C, Control V. And same thing for the TC value should be 0. And what about the text, the message? We can just say this message. Take this one, Control C, Control V here. We can say that the application dot temperature check value nothing, empty space. To add the text, and here it is nothing. Now reset to nothing. Save. I will show you. Run the program. Say that this is Kelvin. This should be, as example, say minus 500, and this is 500, which is wrong. This should be positive. Now check temperature. See, wrong temperature input. Reset again. Reset, then enter again. Now reset. Now this appeared here, and here reset to 0. Now we can select as example Celsius. Say as Celsius, this should be 550, and this is 35. Check temperature, and please see what will happen here. These temperatures will be converted to Kelvin, and the new value will be displayed here and here. Check temperature, correct, continue. Now not displayed here. There is a problem. Why not displayed again as a Kelvin? Let me go back and check the code, this previous code, sorry, see if the TC less than or equal to 0, but sorry, it's working because the value not less than. Let me run again. No, I mean that the Silesius, sorry. In case of Silesius here, why it's not working? In case that the menu equal to 2, we have to convert TC to TC plus TH equal TH plus to convert to Kelvin and show them again. So ABB value dot value equal to the new TH and application dot TC dot value equal to TC. Again, it should work. I don't know. Let me check again. Maybe I forgot to select Silesius. Yes, now Silesius. Here it is, as I told you, 50. Here it is 25. Check. Same, not working. Why? We have a problem, but it's correct temperature. Continue. Continue. There is a problem here. What's happening here? So let me tell you something. How we can discover where is the error? As example, if I will check again, nothing happened. See, it's correct, but the temperature not swapped. If we go from this, say that application user, application designer, and go back to the Matlab, you can't see any thing in the workspace. But we don't have errors here. It's okay. But how can I see the local variables in the workspace? Let me show you what to do. Let me go back to the code here, guys. I have a problem in the menu here. Let me check put this note here, okay, and make run now, or press on check, okay, and I will show you what happened here in the command window. Keep this one here. I see in the command window now I can see the local variables. So the menu value, it is 2 as a text, TC equal 3 as a number, TH equal 50 as a number. So I will show you. Now we are here. We can go to here and select next step. See here, continue or step. I will go to step. See, it skipped this if statement. It is 2, by the way. But here written, it is 2 as 2, like this. Okay, but if you check in the command line here, command workspace, sorry, the menu value, it is equal to 2 as a string. So we have to convert the string to a number, or say that as a string like this, 2. Okay, so I think this is the mistake. Now let me quit the debugging, okay, and run check again. Same story. Now next step, see, it will skip the if statement or not. Next, skipped. Same problem. Let me quit debugging and remove this note here, and quick check again. Same story. We have to save. So let me quit, save, and run again. See that here it is Celsius. This is 50 as example. This is 35. Now the value should be converted to Kelvin. No, okay. See, now 323, 308. Because why? Because you saw the return. Let me go back to show you what was the mistake. As you see here in the design view, the return from this menu, right click here. As you see here in the component properties, the item data here, it is a string. Item data, it's a string, and the value here, element of item. Okay, anyway, it is a string here, so we have to use a string or convert it to string. But I think it should be a number. It should be number. I don't know. This is I told you how we can solve any problem like this. Just try to show the local variables in the command in the workspace, and then follow the steps to see where is exactly the error or mistake happened. I don't agree it should be a string here. It should be a number as written here. Data associated with each element of the items property value, it should be empty array default 1 by numeric number or array values. So it should be like this. So I don't know. Let us continue. So the check now it's correct working, reset correct working. Now calculate the efficiency. So I want to calculate the efficiency when this button selected. So click on this button like this, right click, and then go to callback, add button callback. I'm not aware of the name of this button. I want to program it. So what we should do, we should bring now the value of TC and the value of TH. How we can bring them? Just go to here and take them from here. As if you remember, TC equal application .th value, and same thing for TC. Control C, go to here, bring the current values, and then we have to calculate the efficiency. Say that efficiency E equal to 1 minus the TC divided by TH, and then multiplied by 100%. So this should be multiplied by 100, and then semi colon. I don't want to see anything in the command window. Okay, now what about next step? Let me go back. Once I press this calculate button, it should show the efficiency here. What this name? It is EFF capital, so the value should be changed. So let me go back to the code. I will write here app.EFF dot value. The property is value here. Okay, should be equal to what? To the value. Which value? To the E. The E value, like this. So calculate E, then assign E to this variable. It show the value in the EPP, in the EFF value space. Let us save our work and run the program, and let us select Kelvin. Say that this is 200, this is 100. I think the efficiency should be 50. Calculate, there is a problem here. Error using Matlab. Value must be a character vector or string scalar. So we can say that we did a mistake here. What the mistake? The mistake, this should not be a message. Let me show what this is. I forgot, wallah. So let me delete it, okay? And let me take copy from this one, Ctrl V, Ctrl C. So I want a numeric, say that space or field. Forget the title, no need for the title here, okay? And the value currently 0. And the name here we have to change it from this one to EFF. Enter. Now it's okay. Now it is a number or numeric space. Let me go back to the code. As you see, it is app.eff.value equal to E. Now it should work. Run the program. This is 200. This is 100. The efficiency should be now 50. Check, it's okay. Calculate, see this 50. Good. Now I want to enter the acceptable efficiency. They say that according to my design, I can't accept more less than 70%, but the maximum can be achieved 50. Check not working, so we have to check. Go to design, right click on the check button here, callback. We have to bring this is the function. We have to bring two things. The efficiency value, if you remember, we can say that the current efficiency equal to app, go to app dot eff dot value, eff dot value, the calculated one, okay? And then we have to bring also, if you remember, the acceptable efficiency. The efficiency entered by user, it is in the app.acef value. ACEF value. So we have to say that same idea here. Control C, Control V. We want to bring FC. No, I forgot again. It is ACEF. Sorry, ACEF. This should be ACEF dot value equal to, say that, acceptable. ACC. It's a variable, local variable here. By the way, this variable, it's a local variable, belong to this function, and this one belong to this function. This function can't see this CEF, and this function can't see ACCEB. This is why I brought them again. Now I have the two. I want to check now if that the Carnot efficiency, or the acceptable one, say that if ACCEP, okay, less than the CEFF, the Carnot efficiency, that means the design is acceptable. So we have to show a message. Where we want to show this message? In this area. What the area component name? It is EFF check. The value, the property which is a value, EFF check. So we have to say that EFF check, I think it's capital EFF check. Okay, I will check the name again. Dot sorry, APP. I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry. It is app.efflc. This is the check. Dot value. Okay, this is the value also here. Okay, equal to a string. What this string? Say that good design, or can be achieved, or it's okay design. Okay, like this. Else you have to show another message without if. Else same thing, I want to show another message. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Not acceptable design, not acceptable. Not acceptable, like this. Let me say that this is acceptable also, better, like this. Okay, save, run the program, show you the results. Here say that 200, here say that 150. Check temperatures, it's okay. Calculate efficiency, it's 25. Say that the acceptable is 50. Check the efficiency. We have a problem here. What this problem? Unrecognized method property or failed value for the class numerical. Here we have a problem here. This should be V capital, I think, and this should be V capital here. Better to write semicolon here, semicolon. Not a mistake, but it's okay. Again, this is 200, this is 50 as example. Check, it's okay. Calculate, say that 80. Check, see, not acceptable. Why? Because the efficiency less than the maximum one, greater than the maximum, which is not good, not correct. Reset not working, but this reset working. So you have to reset now. Now go to reset, right click, call back, add button. Now what we should reset? We should reset, let me go back to design view. We should reset the Carnot efficiency value, the acceptable efficiency, and the message. Okay, so let me go to code here. So we have to say that we need application check value, this string, to be empty. Here, when you push this button, say that equal to nothing, like this, empty. And we need also the efficiency value, app EFF value, to be something, to be 0. Control C and Control V here, and say this is 0. This is 0. And we need also the acceptable one. Where is the acceptable one? Yes, this one, ACCB the app.acef.value, the component name, Ctrl V, equal to 0. This is how we can reset. Save. Okay, this is why a string, because this one should be a string. For this one, it is a value numeric one. This one numeric one. Run the program. Okay, now th say that 200. This is 500, which is wrong. Check temperatures are correct and swapped. Okay, current efficiency, the acceptable one, say that 55. Check. Okay, acceptable. Reset. See, reset, everything reset, everything reset, and then you can run again. Just to remind you again, summary, guys. Here we have we have a figure. I see this is our figure, user interface figure. Inside the figure we have panel number 1, app.first panel. Inside this panel we have this as application.select. This is a pull down menu, and the then should be number. I believe it should be number, but I don't know. I deal with it as a string, but anyway, if it's like this, you can change or use it as a string, never mind, but it should be as a number. Let me check if I did a mistake from here. I think I used this one, drop menu, drop down, select single option from list. I think this is what I selected. So if you go to properties here, value, it is 1 because I selected the item data 1 and 2. I believe it should be numbers, not string. Well, I don't know how to fix that, really. I believe it should be number, not a string. Numeric value, not a string. But anyway, when we run the MATLAB, we will see where is the error. Anyway, so here also we have, okay, let me talk about this one again. This component name, it is select. Properties here, we have two options, Kelvin, Celsius, you can add more. The corresponding value for the first option, it is 1 here, written in the item data. The corresponding for Celsius, it is 2. The current one is 1. Next one here, next panel, we change the title of the panel. I'm not aware of that panel name. I will not use it. Sorry. In this panel, we have two field text. We selected the numeric one here, as see, to select numbers, to enter numbers. The first component name is th, second component name is tc. The current value is 0 for this one, the current value is 0 for that one. If you want to take the value of this component, you have to write the app dot the name, which is T capital, H capital, then dot value. If you want to reset, you want to reset it, use the same name. And same thing for this one. Next one, this is another panel. As you see, this is the panel name. Inside this panel, we have three components. The first component, it is a text. So the name of this text, it is app.tempCheck. The second one, it is app.check2. And the third one, it's a button. Okay, the value of this one, it should be string, and this one should be string. You can get and set the value as you wish. To set and get, you have to use the name, which is app.temp.value, check.value. The button, guys, I'm not aware of the check button name. You can put any name, but the title is check. And the callback, as you see, the callback here, used to check the temperature. So we have to bring, as you see here, we have to get the th value. It is in the object name app.h, and the property, it is the value, assign it to th. Same thing here for tc, and same thing, go to the component select from the app, select its value, get its value, and then assign it to menu. According to menu, if equal to 2, convert temperature, and then show the converted one. Then if the TC less than or equal to 0, the converted one, or the Kelvin, and TH less than 1, you have to ask user or show a message that go to this space, which is app.temp_check.value, change it to wrong temperature input, and the second one like this, and so on. If temperature Tc greater than Th, swap the values and then show them again in the corresponding areas. Regarding the second one, guys, panel, we have here current efficiency panel. Here it is a text field, numerical 1. The name of the object is EFF. The current value it is 0. This button to calculate. There is a callback for this button to calculate, as you see. To calculate efficiency, you have to get the TH, the current TH and current TC. So go to the component app.th, take its value, assign it to TH, same thing for TC. Calculate efficiency and set. Now go to the component EFF, set its value to E, to the value of E. And next, guys, efficiency check. We have here text field, text, not numerical 1, and we have a check callback. Let me go to check callback, show you. In the check callback, we have to get the efficiency value, current efficiency one, the calculated before. So go to app.eff object, take its value and assign it to CEF, current efficiency. Go to the app.acef.value, take the acceptable value and assign it to ACCEP. Check the values, and then if it's okay, go to app.eff check. EFF check, by the way, this is the EFF check component, and change its value to this string. Else do the same thing but show another string. That's it. And let me go back to last step, guys. It is the reset here, same. Okay, go to callback. To do reset, go to this component value, change it to null. Go to this component value, change it to 0. Go to this component value and change it to 0. This is how we can design application. Last thing to remind you guys, if you have any mistake, just to remind you guys, if you run this program, you will see in the browser here some mistakes like this, guys. Okay, you can check them one by one. If you can't see errors here, that means your user interface is working well. But at the same time, if it's okay, you will never see the local variables in the workspace. It will be empty. And if you have some mistake regarding numbers and you didn't get the correct result, you can't know what's happening. You have to show the variables here in the workspace. To show the variables, what we should do, guys, CLC here, clear the workspace before, okay, to be sure that everything is empty. Now let me go to the code here, guys. Say that I want to check in this code here. Okay, put a mark here, then run. Keep the Matlab user interface designer or application designer here, and this one here. And now put temperatures and press check. See, once you press check, you can see the local variables. TC currently it's 100 and TH currently 200. Then you can go to the Matlab here, designer, application designer, go to next step. See, it will go to next step and next step and next step and next step and again and again, and show you what will happen next. So this is how we can follow our program like this. Once you finish, guys, you can stop debugging and remove the mark and then run again and double check that everything become correct. Thank you so much in this video. This is the first part of the Matlab application lecture number 8. See you in next video for the lecture number 8 part 2. Thank you so much.